And welcome back to Dark Cloud. Last time, we did a lot of work around Matataki Village, including opening up the Wise Owl Shop and learning a lot about a hunter named Fudoh. This time, we're going to be doing some more work around Matataki Village, including finishing our river. As you can see, we have 30 pieces of river to spare, and just for kicks, we're going to put some around the Wise Owl Shop. I have to move it real quick, though. Move it forward a little bit, because as you remember, the Wise Owl Shop owner said that he wanted river all around his house. So let's go ahead and do that. There we go. And do we have any bridges? Yes, we do. We can put one right here, right in front of the entrance. Perfect. Let's keep going. And our river is now complete. Actually, let's tighten this up a little bit. That's a bit better. Remove these pieces here, and there we go. That looks a bit nicer. And now that our river's complete, a couple Pacos come over and open up the gate for us. And our river is given new life. So as you knew, we were supposed to do this to revive the spirit tree ant. So let's go ahead and go see him again now. And he's got some items over here for us. We got a gourd, a fruit of Eden, and a beast buster. Very nice. Can't understand what you're saying there, buddy. It's gibberish. Use an item with square. This is what we needed our hunter's earring for, so let's go ahead and put that on. So tell me now, little one. Is it you who saved me? Yes. Oh, good heavens, so it was you! Thank you! Thank you! Thanks so much! Let me reward you with something then, little one. Achoo! Rewards us with a sneeze. Oh. There, go on. Please accept this. This is what all hunters long for. It's a rare legendary item. The Serpent's Sword. The Serpent's Sword has been acquired. This sword never breaks. Not until it's accomplished its mission, that is. But once the mission is over, it's a breakable sword like any other. It's a rare item. Take care of it, little one. This is the only copy of this sword you will get throughout the entire game. So if you break it down or accidentally break it, you will not be able to get another serpent sword throughout the game. Luckily, like he said, it cannot break until it accomplishes the mission it was made for, which we are going to need to do very, very soon. So first I want to save real quick. And you'll see why in a moment. Now that we have the Serpent Sword, let's head back into the Wise Owl Forest. That's not the Wise Owl Forest, that's the exit to the map. I was about to do the same mistake I did last time. And there we go. back to Territory 9. And instead of my Shamshir, I'm gonna equip the dagger. Just to show off something. Come over to the cave. And we're gonna use our flute. Now, I will set a warning out right now. If anyone watching this video has a slight fear of snakes at all, this next section could be a little bit terrifying. So, just a warning. We play the flute, and this giant snake comes out. We heard rumors about a killer snake in the forest that possibly was the reason for Fudoh's demise. And now it is standing before us. And sure enough, we have to duel it. Okay, I just wanted to say because I didn't know what would happen, but I did want to show that off. If you use any of your regular swords against the snake, nothing will happen, and your sword will bounce off of it, and you will be eaten by the snake. So now let's go back in and try it with our serpent sword. Okay, doing this again, but now we have the serpent sword. So let's see what happens this time. This time an actual duel will initiate. And we chop its head off. The serpent sword has completed its mission. It is now an evolvable sword. And we get ourselves the bone pendant. However, we still have this door blocking our way. So, let's leave the dungeon one more time. If you remember, there was talk about Fudoh's lone son who was left behind, who seems to have a heart of ice. There's one kid we've met in this village who seems to fit that description. Oh, first off, there's a cord right here. Approach the ladder. He'll drop down one more time. You don't give up, do you? What do you want? Let's give him that bone pendant we just found. Wait, this is my paws. Where did you get it? What? Pa? Goro, how have you been? Dad, where the heck have you been? I thought you were dead. I'm sorry, Goro. Forgive me for having suddenly left you all alone. Goro, I'm no longer of this world. I'm a spirit now. No, you're lying. It's the truth. Before I died, I put a message for you into a pendant. The father you see is that message. Listen carefully, Goro. The evil force that attacked this village is now devouring the entire world. With your allies, you must stop it. If you are really my son, then show me. Honor me and all hunters through your courage in battle. No, no way. Everybody in the village left you to die. I ain't gonna help those cowards. You misunderstand them. I was not betrayed by my fellow villagers. As you know, I was said to be the best hunter in the village. I killed even that brutal white tiger in one blow. But my body was being gradually weakened by an illness. and I realized I had very little time left for myself. I was a prideful hunter. My pride would not allow me to die of illness. I wanted to die in battle, as a hunter should. One day, I went into the woods where the fearful killer snake dwelt, taking with me several villagers. I thought the powerful killer snake would be a perfect opponent to end my career as a hunter. But deep inside, I wanted to die in this battle. That very hunt was my plan to end my life with pride. Thus I challenged the killer snake to a reckless fight. I of course fought my best, but it was obvious I was not a match for the killer snake with my body weakened by illness. In the end, the killer snake got me and started to squeeze me slowly. And soon I saw my fading flame of life start to flicker away. It was what I had wished for. I chose to die with bravery. The villagers that were with me left quietly. I still remember the sadness in their eyes. They probably all knew. Knowing it all, they stayed to see it through to the end. They still, to this day, speak of me as the strongest hunter that ever was. You call them cowards, Goro, but they kept the truth hidden out of respect for me. But why? Why did you do that? Goro, one day you'll understand. I am a hunter. I wanted to die a hunter, not an invalid. And you're also a hunter. Go, fight, Goro. Join with other warriors and fight evil. Be a greater man than me. Goro, I am always with you. I hate you. I hate you, Pa! What are you looking at? Me? Saving the world? Not likely, but I want to give it a shot anyway. Not for the villagers or for Dad, but for me. I'll fight for me. I'll become Goro, mighty hunter of legend. Goro became an ally. Call me whenever you're in trouble. I'll do better than you. And with that, Goro is now our party member. So let's see if he left anything behind in this house. I'm not sure if there's anything else to be found here, but we might as well check. Premium chicken, alright. And a beast buster. Sweet. Alright, let's look through some of the items that we got. No, I don't want to throw anything away. So I believe we have 2 gourds here, so we'll give... So Goro starts with only 3 units of thirst, so we'll give him both of those gourds. And he starts up with a whopping 100 health, which is both in both Tone and Zhao. So we'll actually give the Fruit of Eden to Zhao. But yeah, a whopping 100 health. Pretty nice. Goro definitely is a pretty good party member, at least for the time being. As long as you keep him with a good weapon, he actually will be a very helpful party member along the road. However, before we go back into the Wise Owl Forest, let's see what else we can do around here. So here we have Pow's house, and we have Pow right here. Here we have Banbuku's house, and we have Banbuku here. And here we have Annie, who is one of the residents of the Mushroom House. So let's go to Pow's house first, which I believe I left over here. Yes. Oh, here he is standing right here. You don't seem to be from around here. Well, if you're new here, you should go see Tree Ant first. I've already done that. I start to feel restless when I don't have my laundry hung on the clothesline. Could you do something about that? And I'd like it to be near the peanut pond. I can sleep well after I dip in the water there. You want to know where that is? Look at the Maritaki village real closely. It should be easy to spot. So he wants to be near the pond over here. If you don't know what pond he's talking about, it's this one right here. There we go. That should be close enough. What are you talking about? You're right next to it, dude. Hold on a minute. Does he want to be facing it? Please tell me that's close enough. Well, whatever. Let's give him his laundry real quick. Wait, unless there's another pond that I completely missed. Is this Peanut Pond? There's no way. Yeah, no, that's the beginning of a waterfall. This is the pond. Has to be. Hey there. You are. Come sit there. Wow. Wow, I really lagged behind in that. Finally, I can settle down. I hear we owe it to you. Stay for a meal. I'll cook something special. I'm full. So have you found the Moon People's village yet? I see. Wise Owl's forest is really big, so it may not be so easy to find. Oh well, don't get discouraged. Take it easy and don't rush. Cheer up. I'll give you this. Fruit of Eden. Hell yeah. Good luck. Bye. Are you happy with where your house is placed now? Let me go back in and see him. If you go up the stairs, please. Thank you. There we go. Alright, yeah, I'm like... I was kind of nervous for a second. I'm like, this is the pond, right? This is where you just said you wanted to be. Alright, now we can go to Bumbuku's house, which should be over here. Yes. And this is Kalulu. She doesn't really talk much. Nighttime's scary without a torch. And when you ask her how to rebuild Maritaki Village, she does not give you an answer. Another Fruit of Eden right there. Very nice pickup. Let's see if the other one who lives here is inside. We can go inside rather than run side by side with the door. Kind of a tight space in here, wouldn't you say? Bag is full. Can't carry anymore. Alright. No, I don't want to go to options. There we go. Alright. So we did just get a couple Fruit of Eden, so we can give one to Tone. And one to Zhao. There we go. Still none for Goro because, like I said, he has a whopping 100. Jeez, and we can't go in there yet. So it doesn't look like the other person who lives here is here yet. And now the time just shifted, so they might be here somewhere. Oh yeah, here you are. Oh, what? Who are you? Let's see, you're called Tone? Strange name. And if you got nothing to talk about, don't waste my time. Fine. Don't be so rude. Don't forget the upstairs cabin, that's my room. And how do you want me to rebuild? Let's see, laundry's a hassle for me. Put us near a watermill. Alright. Well, in that case, we have a watermill, so let's put one right here. And do we have the pieces for it? We need a torch and a wheel, so give them a torch and a wheel. And sure enough, exactly what Bumbuku's house needs. We need a cabin and a torch. Hey, I'm in the middle of something. Could you come up here for a sec? Kalulu, don't climb up there. It's dangerous. Come on down. I'm sorry I didn't know it was something you were saving for later. I know I ate it, but there's nothing we can do about that now. Wow, this is bad. Hey, Tone, I ate something of Kalulu's. She got mad at me and climbed way up there. It was a strange-looking thing and I carelessly ate it. You don't have one, do you? It was coiled like a shell and white in color. Oh, and it was really sweet. Well, we might have something that fits that description. However, it's currently not on us at the moment, so I will see you back in Northern Village. If you remember, when we went to the hag's house, we stored a few things with her. So let's go ahead and talk to the hag, see what we have. Do you remember this candy that we stored? Pretty sweet, coiled like a shell, and white. Kind of fits the description of what Kalulu was just talking about. Now that we have that, I'll see you back at Kalulu's house. So now that we're back here, we'll go ahead and give him the candy. Ah, that's it. Kalulu, look at this. I'll give you this if you come down. Here. Gee, thanks. Let me return you the favor. Sorry we don't have much we can give, but please take this anyways. We get an ointment leaf. Forget what that does. They say in the East you make cure-all medicine from this leaf. Seems you're traveling, so this may come in handy. I think I remember what this is. I think it's a giant trade quest. I think this is the beginning of a trade quest. I completely forgot that this was a thing in this game, so unfortunately we have that now that we're going to have to complete. Now I remember what you get out of it, and it's very, very much worth it. Bag is full, can't carry anymore, damn it. So the ointment leaf we can't do anything with right now because, yeah, it makes precious herb, it makes cure-all medicine. Can't do anything with that right now, so it's gonna kind of just sit in our inventory. And yeah, that is currently everything that we can do as of right now in Madataki Village. We can place some of this other stuff down, but there's really not much. Oh, the trees. Yeah, we can place the trees down. If you remember, Kako said that he wanted inspiration from the rustle of trees, so let's put some around his house. Now if we talk to him... What? Bro, you have all these trees around your house. You're telling me this isn't enough? Okay, you got trees on all sides of you. How about that? Now where is he? God damn it. Okay. Yes, this is... Okay, there we go. Thank you. Very specific on what he wanted. Right. So now with all that done, we still have some time, so we could probably knock out a floor or two. Let's head back over to the Wise Owl Forest. And let me make sure to re-equip my Shamshir. go. We might as well throw repair powder on it first. And how's your slingshot looking? Pretty good. I do want to show off Steve, so we're going to equip Steve, and I'm going to show off what that does. And then I'll show off what Goro does. Actually, no. Sorry, reverse that. We're going to have to show off what Goro does first. So, we had this switch over here that we couldn't hit before. Let's go ahead and switch to Goro. And sure enough, Goro's main attack is using a hammer. So we come over to the switch. And there we go. And there's no L here, so we can just walk on through right to the exit. And Goro, instead of sneaking in, jumps into the floor and then holds up his hammer all high and mighty. Goro is probably one of my favorite characters personality-wise. And, oh, here's a Mimic. We can show off his fighting ability right off the bat. Unfortunately, the Mimic's gonna block. Hold on. It's probably bad. 20 damage, so not too bad for his base weapon. Yeah, unlike Zhao, Goro actually does some decent damage with his base weapon. Obviously, he'll get better weapons down the line. But for now, this is pretty good. Let me show off his charge attack. He'll hold up his hammer like this, and then you'll spin it around and slam it like that, doing multiple hits in the process. So, Goro definitely is a pretty damn good fighter. And you'll want to power him up and use him a lot. I'm going to try and use him more, because I tend to not to. Oh, Earth Digger. This is also a very good enemy that Goro is good with, until it starts doing this. Once it does this, there you go. Yeah, once it does that, it's going to kind of hit you inevitably no matter what you do. I'm going to switch to Zhao here, because there's a lot of flying enemies in front of me, and I'm not trying to deal with that. You heard of this Mandragora thing before? Not me. That is Steve. Let it be, Zhao. It obviously has no friends. This is what Steve does. He'll fly over screaming when you attack him. Every time you send off a bullet with Steve, he will give you either some random advice, or just say one of the most randomest things you've ever heard. Okay, so, anyways, new enemy, Earth Digger. They will stay below ground, and they'll jump at you like that, and once they do, it's best to just get away so that they stop. When they're below ground like that, they take significantly less damage than when they're above ground. Obviously, since they're ground enemies, and they're mostly on the ground, it's good to use Goro for them, but obviously once they start jumping at you, it gets really annoying to deal with. As you can see, Goro's already... We don't have standing powder. Great! Well, there's our first instance of having to leave behind some money. I promise you Goro is good. The Earth Diggers are just very annoying enemies. Alright. Anyways, we'll switch back to Zhao. And we're not going to use Steve anymore just because we're going to use our Steel Slingshot, which is a lot better. Alright. Go get our map here. Pretty big layout, actually. And one of these things. Yeah, you can always tell when these things are nearby because they'll make a really weird, like, purring noise, if I had to describe it. Like, it almost sounds like a cat purring. But for these things, it's best to keep your distance. If they start jumping out of the ground like that, just get away. We'll switch back to Goro. I wanted to switch back to Goro. There we go. So we'll get charged up. There we go. That's how you deal with them. You want to use Goro's charge attack, and most of the time, they'll go down. But baseline is those things are just annoying, and I hate dealing with them so much. But let's keep pressing on. Got another Hornet here. Okay, another Magic Crystal. Alright. Switch to Zhao for these things, because if you try to get close to them, they'll just hurt. Oh, right, duh. Trying to use the Atmosphere with Zhao, that's not gonna work. And unfortunately we have a locked door in front of us that we're gonna have to go all the way back to that room down there to get the key for. And we lost a Drance Feather. Yeah, they're just going swimmingly right now. There we go. We got our shiny stone. Bag is full. What the hell? It's times like these that can get annoying because you just have a full inventory of random stuff, and even if you set some of this stuff to active items, it doesn't... So we'll just have to use some of these throwables, because we got 2 poison apples and a fire gem. So let's try and use those. But we're gonna have to clear something out so we can use that. Here, we'll use a repair powder on Goro's weapon. It kinda needs it. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. This wasn't a locked door. This was a hammer door that we can easily open with Goro, and could have the whole time. Wow. I was wondering, I'm like, I don't remember ever getting the key, but like, we're right here. I should be using my throwables, because I just said I needed to. There we go. 105 with a fire gem, and oh, look, our berry. Is that a... Yeah, that's a big chest. Alright, let's see what we got. We got a Gladius. That's not very good at this point. That was good as like a first sword that we found in, Divine Beast Cave, but as of right now, we have a level 4 Shamshir that does a ton of attacks, so a bit useless. I love being able to use Zhao now, because now I don't have to get close to all these really annoying enemies that suck to get close to. Go, we got a sign. And we got another Sundew. Like I said, you want to set one of those aside, so I'm not going to go ahead and go to the back floor, because I do need to have one set aside for right now, because I don't have one yet. So, if you haven't already, and if Yeah, if you haven't already, set one aside. Oh, and he needs the red berry. Pretty sure we're 3 for 3 now on all of them. We'll do one more floor before we wrap things up. 2 chests back to back. One of these is a mimic. Gotta be. Never mind. Alright. Is this a locked door or is it a hammer door? Oh, look, one of these. God damn it! Okay, there we go. Yes, it's a locked door and we don't have the key yet, so we gotta come back. Oh, new enemy, Halloween. They will chuck poison, not poison, they will chuck explosive pumpkins at you, so be very careful. Yeah, like that. And they will do that little spin attack there if you get too close. So these things are a force to be reckoned with, so be careful. There we go. And Tone's getting really thirsty, so let's fix that. Alright. And we'll switch to Goro, and where's that Earth Digger? There it is. Oh, look! Remember when I said that there were no enemies in this dungeon that would cause freeze? We sold the anti-freeze amulet. Look at that. Oh my god. Well, good to know that Earth Diggers, if you get hit with their cloud of dust there, it will freeze you. There we go. Got a red berry. No, don't slam your hammer. Open the chest. Revival powder. There we go. Wow, he's doing absolutely no damage to that thing. So let's go back to Tone. Come on. Up against the corner. There we go. Perfect. And there's our chestnut. Oh great, another one of these things. Come on, you stupid asshole. Come on. No, you're gonna do it, just do it. Come on. Oh my god, no. Pause, please. Okay. Shiny stone, and what's in this chest? Nope, there's the mustache key, so might as well head over to that room before going up to the top. There we go. Mustache key, and wow, there's a lot of stuff in this room. And you are also not doing much to the Halloween. There we go. Oh, hi, I didn't even see you here. We got our magic crystal, and we can see that there's still a whole lot of stuff up top there. A pretty sizable floor here. Alright, now we can head up top. Don't get stuck on the chest. Oh my god, the sphere is blocking my bullets. Oh my god. Not like this, please. I did not want to do that. Anyways, might as well mention it. We haven't seen one of these in a while. It's, one of the things for Zhao to jump across. Usually don't see them much in this dungeon. Usually after Divine Beast Cave, they come up very rarely through the rest of the game. But they can still appear every once in a while, so make sure to keep up all your party members. Because you never know when you might run into a blockade like this, and it will be really bad because the exit was on the other side. And we'll go back to Goro, because we got another one of these. Oh, come on, hit it. Please stop. This is why I hate these things. They just bounce forever and they never stop. By the time you can actually hit them, they're gonna hit you. And also, I forgot to mention it earlier, but when we did the event at Bumbuku's house, we had to use the candy that we got from Claude. If you do not get the candy from Claude and you triggered the other event and got the soap instead, there is one other way to get the candy, and I will show it to you later. As of right now, we don't have what's necessary in order to do that, but I will show you. I will show you how to get the candy that way as well. Oh, another sundew, so we can actually do the back floor on this one, but I'm not going to just because for time. This is gonna be a long episode already. We don't need a back floor on top of it. Zhao is also pretty good at dealing with the earth diggers like that. Obviously, just try not to get too close to them. Steel Slingshot's ABS is full. Hell yeah. Okay, so what else did we need for that? So we still need those 3 stats. We need Rock Breaker, Dino Slayer, Sky Hunter, and Metal Breaker. we'll give it a +1 attack and a +2 endurance. Or actually, what does the diamond do? Forget what diamond does. Nothing on there. Nothing on there. Wow, a +5 to everything. That's not bad, actually. I'm gonna hold off on that, actually, but we're gonna actually use a Stonebreaker and +2 endurance. There we go. Alright. So I'm going to grab this. And we'll take this one out. There we go. Best way to beat enemies is just pin them up against the corner so they're helpless. Take my advice. Alright, but anyways, we've gotten down to floor 12 now. I think that's a good place to leave off. So, next time on Dark Cloud, we're going to continue through the Wise Owl Forest, do as much as we can, and then possibly make a return to Marataki and complete more rebuilding there. See you guys then. He was awesome. Really amazing. He was the hero of our village. No one beat Fudoh. He was invincible. Back then, the villagers were attacked by a fearful monster called White Tiger. Many hunters lost their lives fighting the White Tiger. But Fudoh killed that very White Tiger with a blow. His power was tremendous.